All right, that'll get it off to
The head man.
the head man, Mr. John Simmons. Man, it wasn't easy, brother. They played good. They got a good little team.
I tell you, if you coach long enough, you're going to have those kind of games. I think we shot about 8% from the field. We had a rough time of it.
But you hit some big shots at
We did. You know, I told the girls they were really down at halftime, and I told them, I said, look, girls, right now they're packing it in. They're just fronting and backing our posts. They know what our weakness is, and so they made us shoot the basketball. I said, we got to have confidence. We shoot with confidence in practice, so we just got to transfer that over to the second half. I thought we did a pretty good job. I've never in my life seen I think we gave up 10 points tonight on slapping the ball to them for a layup.
Yep.
Instead of grabbing rebounds. That's something we're going to talk a little bit about. I don't know if we got this volleyball mentality. We're going over here playing patty cake with the ball instead of reaching up and grabbing it. But, man, what a first quarter. How fast was that first quarter? I don't think there was maybe one whistle in the whole thing.
I think you had one foul the whole time, and it was just – and they've got a nice team. They've got a little height, and they got some pretty good guards and some athletic kids that play softball just like your kids do. And then right on the other end, she busts a three. Then Laney Adams hits a bucket right at the end of the third quarter, right when time went out. And then who gets the ball to start the fourth quarter? You do. And I think you got back-to-back buckets.
That's right.
And senior stepping up. Laney Adams, she hit three threes. You had Hannah Cox hit 3 threes. And then Beasy would get a big shot. And then in the fourth quarter, Gracie Benton hadn't done nothing all night long. She scores 9 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Gracie got a little bit out of her element. She got a little chippy with a girl, and that kind of took over her mindset, and I had to calm that down a little bit. Mr. Carr sitting over there behind my bench, he got to listen to me discipline somebody a little bit. But I love Gracie. She's a competitor. But sometimes competitors, you just got to reel them back in. But I tell you what, Brenna Hayes stepped up with some guts in the first half. I don't know. I usually kind of split a little time with her and Gracie, but Brenna pretty much played the whole first half, and so I thought she did a really good job. I think she had about 6-8 points in the first half.
Big free throws.
I decided to go with a little bit more of a defensive package in the fourth period, so she didn't get as much time in the fourth, but she was a big element in the first half. That way, not giving up 14 points in the first. I told the girls in the locker room, man, I'm super excited defensively, and we gave them about 6 of those on those little tip rebound things. So I was very proud defensively of our girls. Just offensively, if we're gonna have a shot of winning this thing against Susan Moore, we're gonna have to let it go. But maybe we didn't use up all our threes tonight. Maybe we got a few more for tomorrow night.
Well, you hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tonight.
Well, that's good. That's better than what we started off the year with. We struggled. We went 3 or 4 games and never made a one. So I'm glad we're getting a little bit more confidence. I'm glad all the girls were out there, buddy. We were shooting them because, man, when a team's determined not to let you score inside, you're going to have to do something.
Yep.
And we talked about maybe doing a little pressure, but I was just scared. We had a few girls in some foul situations, and I was really scared to up the tempo, and because then that puts big pressure on us. Gracie gets another foul, Hannah gets another foul, then all of a sudden, boom, we could be in trouble. So I decided to let it run a little longer.
Well, at the end of the game, you had seniors that stepped up big, and they finished. And, you're going to play it's not easy playing in the county tournament. I mean, especially against a team that has improved as much as they have. They're probably the most improved team, I think, I've seen over the last year.
Well, I'm glad to see them step into the mix, and it's not just the normal 2 or 3 that get up there. We've got different teams. Man, Southeastern starting to make a little call for their name now, getting into the finals and doing some things here, and now they're in the semifinals. So it's really good to see these other schools get into the mix and making some good basketball around here.
No doubt about it, and they're like you. To me, they're the only team that has a chance to make some noise in softball, just like you. We know Hayden is, but they got a chance too. So they got athletes.
Oh, they do, and I'm very proud of them. I thought they did a good job.
Well, how many times have you been in the finals with the Hayden girls?
Whew.
Can you count that high? I know it.
No, I think we won it maybe back in 2011, 2012. I think was the last time we won it. We went to the finals once or twice since then, but I think Locust Fork ruled it for probably about 6 or 7 years.
6 or 7 years.
Yeah, they ruled it there for a while. Susan Moore right now, I think she's as far as the varsity girls go, I think Susan Moore is the team to beat here. They're very, very good. They're solid. They're doing a really good job over there with their girls, and I know they're going to be all but ready for us. So we got to be a little ready for them. So I hope we come out and play hard and play good defense. If we can handle their pressure, initial pressure, and we can get it to a half-court game, and we make a few buckets, we make a game of it. We did it our place. I think it was about 4 minutes left to go in the fourth. We took the lead. It was just for a short stint, and then we kept it within about 4 until the last minute or two. And So we got a shot. We just got to handle that pressure, not give them
There's
easy
no
buckets.
doubt, and there'll be pressure on everybody when you get in the finals.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
And you got a lot of seniors.
Oh, yeah, and then, this gym, even though it's small, we've all had these gyms at one time or another, and I can remember what it's like. Boy, this place is loud. The girls can't hear you.
That's fun.
It is fun. My girls make fun of me all the time because I use hand signals at practice. All the time, anytime I talk, I still use hand signals for everything I do, and it's for these situations because they can't hear me, and I don't have the greatest voice right now. I'm a little hoarse, so for them to be able to recognize what we're doing, those little things may can help down the road.
Well, one thing, all Hayden, varsity, junior varsity, girls and boys are in the finals.
How about that?
That's
Go
huge.
Wildcats,
That's
man!
huge.
I'm excited. That's a good thing for us. We're super excited. I don't know if that's ever happened before. I can't remember it, but it is exciting. It shows a little bit that we work hard at what we're doing.
That's right.
But nonetheless, maybe we can come away with a few of the big trophies.
Well, congratulations. Good luck
Thank
to
you
tomorrow.
guys. I appreciate you, Mike.
All
Appreciate
right.
you, Greg, and
Yes, sir.
anybody out there. Make sure you just patron our sponsors, please.
That's exactly right.
Very good.
Thank
Good
you,
job,
Coach.
John.
Doing a good job there.